Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe, and if you like this kind of video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up at the end. Now let's go ahead and get started with my DIY Christmas decor. Enjoy the video everyone. These are the items I will be using. This wood panel in the size of 10 by 10 inches. You can purchase this at Walmart. And I will be using this apple barrel acrylic paint in the color of melted chocolate. And also this apple barrel acrylic paint in the color of white. Also, I will be using this Mod Podge, some tape, and of course some paintbrush. Now I'm going to remove the label off of the wood panel, and I'm going to turn the wood panel on the other side. I have already taped up the sides of the wood panel. Now I'm going to take the apple barrel acrylic paint in the color of melted chocolate, and I'm going to pour some into this glass container. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of water into the glass container, and I'm going to mix the water and the apple barrel acrylic paint together. Now that the paint and water is mixed really good, I can start painting the wood panel. I'm going to paint the top sides of the wood panel. As you can see, it's giving me a really dark color, but as the paint dries up, it will start to look a little lighter. Depending on the amount of paint and water that you combine together, you can have the color either be darker if you want, or if you want it to be lighter, you can add more water into the paint. I'm also going to start painting in the inside of the sides of the wood panel, as you can see. And I will also paint on the outside of the side of the wood panel. I'm gonna let the paint dry for at least an hour. Okay, I have this sign here that I'm going to repurpose. I'm going to paint over it, and I'm going to use the wavery chalk paint in the color of white. And the reason why I'm using the chalk paint instead of the acrylic paint, the chalk paint will cover this sign a lot more better, and it will dry a lot quicker. Now that the paint is dry, I have taped up the inside of the sides of the wood panel, as you can see. Now I'm going to start painting the wood panel with this apple barrel acrylic paint in the color of white. After putting the first coat of paint, I let it dry for at least an hour before I added the second coat of paint. Acrylic paint takes longer to dry, so it's always good to let the paint dry in between coats. Now I'm going to let the second coat of paint dry for another hour. On the wood panel and the sign that I painted, I added some apple barrel acrylic paint in the color of melted chocolate and did some dry brush strokes on them, so it can give me a little bit of that distressed look on the wood panel and the sign, as you can see. Next, I will paint some Mod Podge on the wood panel and the sign that I painted over. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that the paint doesn't chip off, especially on the sign that I painted over. I'm going to let the Mod Podge dry on the wood panel and the sign that I painted over for at least an hour. Now that the Mod Podge is completely dry on the wood panel and the sign that I painted over, I'm going to add this red truck clip art image that I made and printed out from my Cricut Explorer. I will put a link in the description box of the clip art image of the red truck. This Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. This is just a clip art image that I had put together myself. I know not everyone has a Cricut Explorer. Has an alternative thing you can do. You can print out the clip art image off of your computer and then Mod Podge the image onto the surface that you're going to be putting it on. As for the letters, you can probably find some letters, sticker letters from Dollar Tree, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby. You can use those sticker letters as an alternative thing to use. Since the holiday is coming up, I'm pretty sure that they will have a really good sale on Cricut Explorer, especially during the Black Friday sale. So if I were you, take advantage of their sales during Black Friday. Get one, invest in one, you will love it. There's so much things that you can do with Cricut Explorer. If you're wondering what kind of transparent tape do I use, I actually use those transparent rolls that they have at Walmart, and they also sell them, I think, at Dollar Tree. They work really good as far as when you're using it, you know, for the vinyls, but they're not recommendable to be used on glitter vinyls. You'll have to get those strong grip transparent rolls from Amazon. Amazon sells them for a really good price. Now I'm going to add Mod Podge again on the wood panel and the sign that I painted over. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that the vinyl stickers will stay on the surface really good and that it won't peel off. Also, it helps make the sign and the wood panel to have a little bit of that nice shine matte finish look. At the end of this video, you will see a charger plate that I got from Dollar Tree. I did painted it with a wavery chalk paint in the color of white, and I added a clip art image that I made and printed out also from my Cricut Explorer, and it's an image of the red truck. I lost the video footage of me making it, but I did add the picture of it at the end of the video. Again, I'm going to let the Mod Podge dry for at least an hour. And this is how the wood panel looks. I'm glad I created this image and put this image together. I like how the red truck looks, and I'm so glad that I repurposed this sign and painted over it and added this red truck over it. Now to my next project, I will be using this lantern that I got from Walmart. And next, I'm going to be using this miniature figurines. I purchased this from Dollar Tree. I also have these miniature images that I also had purchased from Dollar Tree, and this bottle brush tree also from Dollar Tree. I will be using this sparkling glitter. I got this from Target. I have had this sparkling glitter for like 3 years now. And of course I'm going to use some Mod Podge. And I will also be using some paintbrush, the hot glue gun, this foam board, a ruler, and my craft knife. Now I'm going to take the lantern and place it on top of the foam board. And then I'm going to get the pencil and trace the bottom part of the lantern. And then I'm going to take my craft knife and cut onto that line where I had traced the bottom part of the lantern. Now I'm just making sure that the foam board fits inside of the bottom of the lantern. Now I have to cut a little bit off of the foam board, and I'm going to use the ruler as my guideline so I can make a perfect straight cut line. The foam board fits perfectly good inside at the bottom of the lantern. Now I'm going to take the foam board and I'm going to put some Mod Podge on the foam board. Now that I have the foam board covered with the Mod Podge, I'm going to add the sparkling glitter onto the foam board. And this is how the foam board looks with the sparkling glitter on top of it. Now I'm going to hot glue the foam board inside at the bottom of the lantern. Sorry if you hear any staticky sound. It's coming from my microphone. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. It's for some reason it's giving out some staticky sound. Now I'm going to take the bottle brush tree and I'm going to hot glue that on top of the foam board. Next, I'm going to start hot gluing the miniature figurines on top of the foam board. As you can see, I'm hot gluing the snowman figurine on top of the foam board. Now I'm going to take the snowman figurine that's inside the package and I'm going to hot glue the snowman figurine on top of the foam board. And this is how the 3 miniature figurines and the bottle brush tree looks like inside the lantern. Now on this ornament here, I'm just going to take off the, as you can see, the berry picks and the miniature pine cone. I did take a green pipe wire cleaner and I wrapped it around the berry picks so that way I can attach it without having to hot glue that berry picks onto the lantern. So that way also after the holiday I can just take off the berry picks off of the lantern. And I don't have to worry about hot gluing it on there. Now I'm going to hot glue this miniature pine cone onto the berry picks. And this is how the lantern looks with the 3 miniature figurines and the bottle brush tree inside of the lantern. And also this is the charger plate that I had lost a video footage of me recording it and making it. It is one of those chargers plate that you get from Dollar Tree, and I just painted it with a Waverly chalk paint in the color white. Added some clip art image that I made and printed out from my Cricut Explorer of the red truck and added it on to the charger plate. I really like how it turned out, and I hope you like how it turned out too. Let me know what you think of it and leave me a comment. Thank you for stopping by, and if you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here to my channel, please subscribe. And if you want to know when I upload a new video, just click on to that notification bell. Until my next video, I wish you all a wonderful day or evening, and Merry Christmas to you all. Till my next video, I will see you then. Bye bye everyone.